What is going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we have one objective. There is a huge wasp. Look at that. Back up, dog. No sir. Imagine starting off the video instantly getting stung by a wasp and just but yeah, guys, today we are gonna go inside a Bass Pro. We don't have any budget. I just want 3 really good moving baits that we are able to take on the inside of the store and catch some good old big mouth bass. We probably need our wallet if we're gonna do that because, you know, wallets are normally how you pay for stuff on the inside of stores like this. But yeah, I was thinking, I took my new kayak out a couple days ago and I caught a really big fish on a jerkbait and I broke a couple of the treble hooks off of that jerkbait. So I was like, man, you know, it would be cool if we went to Bass Pro, bought some stuff, took it out on the new kayak, just because I'm really enjoying that kayak, and I know you guys probably are enjoying seeing it because before I posted that video, I had a whole bunch of comments like, hey Larry, you want to see the new kayak? Where's the new kayak? Where's the new kayak? You know, don't care about anything else. Kind of like, I guess y'all really don't care about anything else. If it's not new kayak content, y'all are like, we don't really care about it. But yeah, so we're gonna go get some moving baits out of Bass Pro. Also, I just needed a couple of extra jerk baits, and then I only have one small little red Frittside, and I just need another one, so we're gonna go get that, and then we're gonna go, I don't know, we might get something else if we get a little inspired on, so we get on the inside. Then we're gonna take all of our tackle that we get today, and we're gonna take it to the pond, hopefully go catch some big old big mouth bass on it on the new kayak. Thing's so sweet. We got a little remote control. If you haven't seen the new kayak, make sure you hang around because we got a little remote control. We just push the buttons on the remote control. If we told the buttons to take us to China, they would take us to China. That's how cool this thing is. I should have brought an old rod today. I could have taken part of the spring fishing classic to trade in an old one and get a new one, but it's all good. We just got to get this last little bit of tackle before we go to the classic, and then we're good. We're good. We're not buying any more tackle for the rest of the year. I don't know what the classic has to do with any of that, but that's what I said, and that's what we're gonna stick to. So here we go. I saw they had some kayaks over here. I want to check out what they have. I have not been on one of these Ascend kayaks. Greg had one of these at one point, and I really would like to try one out because something like the big wide tournament ones really don't look half bad. I'm sure they probably have some more inside the store. Ascend 9R sit on top kayak, 250 bucks. Huh. Does it come with a seat for $250 or do you have to get your own? That's not bad. I kind of like that colorway. It's kind of like cotton candy-ish. It's not too bad right there. Oh, we got the Old Town. What is this? Just a regular 120? PDL 120? I'm going to be sneezing up a storm when I leave from over here. I'm touching all these kayaks and it's just pollen everywhere you look. Oh, they got the autopilot. 4,800 bucks. Got the PDL 120. Yeah, I really would love to try one of those Ascend kayaks out because I have not been on one. I don't think I ever got on Greg's. Greg flipped my Old Town and then sold his kayak the next day, like immediately. So I don't think I know anybody with one of those, so I could steal a ride on it. Yeah, we're gonna go in here, get our tackle. We don't need to buy a kayak today. That's how these trips get expensive because I start looking at kayaks and whatnot and definitely don't need another kayak. I need somebody to follow me whenever I come into these stores. And I like tell them what all I'm gonna get, and if I get off track, I need them to like correct me and be like, hey, no, we're not here for that. I think that's really what it's gonna take so I don't spend $100 when I come into these stores literally every time I come in here. 95% of my ideas come to me either in the shower or in a dream. And by dream, I like thinking of my dream the next day and I'm like, hey, I should do that. So last night, dream comes into my head. I'm fishing this golf course pond. I'm getting chased by this guy on a golf cart, but like I'm on the e-bike and I'm like, I don't know, I wasn't driving the e-bike, I was just trying to get away. But on my rod, I remember having a rattle trap. So I figure it's only right that we throw a rattle trap because maybe that might have been a sign like, hey, you need to throw a rattle trap and that's how you're gonna catch a 10-pounder. I didn't catch any fish in the dream, so if we don't catch a 10-pounder on, I'm not saying that's what it equated to, but who knows. All right, in the rattle trap section. Oh, I got a big one. This one is $10. Rattle trap is as big as my head. Okay, this is definitely gonna stay here. I think that like deserves its own video, like a big lures only video. Like big rattle traps, big swim baits, big worms, that idea. That'll be next. I did not know Bill Lewis made jerk baits. I don't know if Bill Lewis knew that he made jerk baits. These are definitely new. It's the first time I've ever seen a jerk bait in a tube like this. Pretty cool. All right, so this is the size that I want. Here's the gold. If I had to guess, the chrome was probably right here. They have this one right here, but that's not the black back. I really like the black back. That one has a place, but I just can't tell you where that one fits in at. They have a smaller option. All right, I know we have a chrome with a black back, so we're gonna save that 739 and we're just gonna use the one that we have. All right, so we're gonna use a Rattle Trap if it looks Rattle Trappy. Next, we want a Stunna, because I was thinking also before I came in here, I was like, I haven't really caught that many fish on a Stunna, but a jerkbait used to be kind of one of like my favorite ways to catch fish, especially in the fall, but now is a good jerkbait time too. So we're gonna definitely get a Stunna, but we have a whole bunch of options to choose from. So we're gonna try to spice it up a little bit, switch it up. So many options. Look at this one. This one looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool, kind of purple chartreuse. I like the purple. We might go with something with a little bit of purple in it. That's kind of like a perch color. I mean, I think that would kind of resemble like a bluegill too. I know there's some crazy looking bluegill in the pond that we're going to. Let's see. Ooh, gold. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy. I want something I know I can still catch fish on. That white looks pretty good. I think we're gonna go with this one. It has a little bit of glitter on the top of it. A little bit of purple, a little bit of chartreuse. It's kind of like best of both worlds. It has purple, chartreuse, a little bit of glitter. And it has a good little rattle to it. So we're gonna go Stunna, and then last but not least, I said in the parking lot we have to get it. We're gonna get a red Frittside. And I've been liking this little size right here, the little red Frittside 5 here recently, so we're gonna go with it. The last video we posted, we absolutely killed on it, and I just have a feeling like if we don't get another one, we're gonna lose the one that we have. And because this is the point where you start to lose lures, you know, you go catch 100 fish on it and then like it just breaks off on a little dink. So, and you watch a 3-ounce bass swim away with your $15 lure. So yeah, we got our lures. We're gonna go check out and go to the pond, hopefully go catch some big old big mouth bass on our new fishing lure, so stay tuned. All right, boys, you just copped your tackle from Bass Pro, and now you want to go catch some big old big mouth bass on it. Boys, last time I was on this kayak, oh, my battery fell out. Last time I was on this kayak, I caught a 7-pounder, so we don't have too long to fish this evening. We had to go and fish a couple other little places for some future videos. Just wanted to kind of know what we're getting ourselves into. So had a fishy day today. All right, let's see. We can slide this baby in there. We got everything already rigged up except for our Rattle Trap. We have a rod we already had a Warpig on, so won't be too much of a difference there, but we are gonna fish that Rattle Trap. All right, let's see what we can get into. We have little to no wind. It was windy earlier today. I don't know what direction it was blowing out here, but earlier today definitely was windy. So I think whenever we get to the side, if we have enough time to make it to that side where the wind was blowing, definitely will be a good thing for us. Definitely a good thing. Not a bad thing, definitely good. Also, now I know how to work this kayak a lot better. See when you do that. You get that little beat, boom, you're ready to go. There it is. I was like, why are we not? It was spinning, but we weren't moving. I was kind of scared there for a second. Like, we're just gonna end up against the bank here in a second. All right, cool. All right, so I think what we start off with is, I like to start off with that jerkbait, because that's what, honestly, I caught a big one on last time I was out here. And I've never caught a big fish out here on a jerkbait, but the jerkbait is one of those lures that I'm always like, man, I need to throw that. Just because the sporadic pause that you get from a jerkbait, I think it'd be really good at just kind of triggering some of those bites from the fish that necessarily wouldn't bite most days, if that makes sense. I need to figure out how to use the rudder and with my feet pedals on this kayak, because I've just been doing it all kind of handheld. Since we have the rudder option, I think it's a good thing to use. I think we're gonna go to the deeper water. Even though it's later in the day. Last time I was out here, it was middle of the day though. All right, we're just gonna make a lap around this side. And we'll kind of try to get an idea for what we need to be doing. Oh, this is such a cool boat. This thing just like, and the older you get, I'm telling you, the more you start to understand why, like, you know, when you're little, you enjoy it, you like fishing and whatnot, but it gets boring if you're not catching anything. But like the older I get, the more and more I start to understand like why we would go fishing and my dad could just sit out there for hours, because it's just, you know, something about just being outside that's just relaxing. All right, we need to put it in start mode. I'm telling y'all, when we figure out like how to really, really work this thing, we are going to be deadly in this kayak. There we go. It's not a bad one. It's an early one on the jerkbait. Come on. Come on. I will take that any day of the week. Not a bad one on that jerkbait right there. Awesome. First one, quick. We've been out here for 6 minutes, maybe 6. I'm sure we probably haven't even been on the water for 6 minutes. Boom. That's a healthy one. We'll take that. That's the first one on the jerkbait. Man, it's crazy that big fish that we caught a couple of videos. Felt that. That big one that we caught a couple videos ago, it was on this combo on this fast reel, and I did not horse them in. Like all the other ones that I've caught so far on that rocket, I just like, you know, 2 cranks in these to the boat. But that big one was like, we need to put some respect on this one's name. Boom, 2 fish. 2 fish, 2 fish, 2 fish. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm trying to just make really, really far casts just to be able to cover as much water with that jerkbait as possible. Ooh, we have a beautiful sunset this evening. There we go. Come on. All right, we've caught 3 on the Stunna so far. I think it's safe to say that that was an amazing purchase. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. Oh. Just sat on the seat. Where are pliers at? Thank you for that good dusting of fish juice, Mr. Fish. All right, that is 3 fish already, boys. Get a little cast out here towards the middle. Man, do we take the jerkbait all the way down this bank, or do we go ahead and switch it up? Decisions, decisions. I mean, we pulled up and caught 3 right off the bat. We're gonna rig up our rattle trap. We're gonna retire the jerkbait for right now. That'll be an emergency if they just stop biting. Man. I forgot I could have been doing this while I was rigging up my rod. Actually, I can rig up my rod while we're moving. All right, let's see. This morning when I left the house, I grabbed the wrong STX. I have 2 of these, and I grabbed the higher speed. And I definitely prefer, oh, I thought we had one right there. I definitely prefer fishing with the 6-7-1 instead of the 8-1-1 that we have right here. I mean, both still really good reels. Just my preference is I already reel too fast, so I need something that's going to be going a little bit slower, just so I don't, or I can reel as fast. And just because I'm reeling fast doesn't mean the bait's ripping through the water. There we go. That's one. That's one. This is gonna be the quickest like challenge video we have ever completed. I was totally prepared to come out here like and be ready to fish for 2 days for all of these fish. But I mean, we've got 4 fish already, and we've been out here for, there's no way. We've been out here for 20 minutes, 4 fish. Favorite lure of all time? I'm not gonna, it'd definitely be between like a Rattle Trap or a Frittside. I think I'd have to go red Frittside for sure. And then probably like, I don't know, I feel like I've caught more fish on a Warpig, so I'd have to say Warpig. But you know, if you sent me to any lake in the country, pretty much any time of the year, give me a red Frittside and I promise you I'll bring you back 1 fish. Minimum 1, I just need to be able to get out there early. All right, we just got to catch them on that Frittside and we are like golden. Then I guess we have the rest of the evening to fish for a big one. We're probably gonna fish for that jerkbait for the rest of the evening just because we had those 2 really good bites on it. See, maybe we can get one more to eat this. Let's see. We're gonna maybe fish this Warpig. We're gonna fish this Rattle Trap back here in the back of this pocket, and then we're gonna switch over to the Frittside. We're losing light quickly, a lot faster than I thought we were going to. But the cool thing is it's not getting dark, all the way dark until like 7:30. So truly we have about 30 minutes left. But the only thing, dark, like real world dark and GoPro dark are 2 totally different times. So hopefully we'll have enough time to catch all of our fish. I think we're gonna skip this pocket right here just because we don't want to waste any time. And I think it's pretty shallow back in there. Little do I know I'm missing over a whole 10-pounder probably, but it's all good. I feel like the wind was definitely blowing to this side of the pond today. I mean, we did catch 3 off the dam, but for some reason I just have a feeling that it was like blowing over here. So it just kind of in theory, you'd think there'd be more life over here, more bait on this side. More bait means more bass. I have seen more ripples and whatnot on this side of the pond, even though we have caught 3 from over there and just 1 on this side. I have seen more like just commotion on top of the water over here. We're gonna do 3 more casts for this. There's 1 cast, 1 cast. 2 casts and 3 casts. Last one. See if we can catch one. All right. Last lure, and then we have caught fish on all of them. Last one. Need that Frittside. Also, it's getting dark. All right. See if we can get one. Whoa, that was a little backlash. We need to put some more line on this reel. All right. Don't have time to be fooling around with the backlash reel. So we need to put more line on it anyway, so push comes to shove. Sucks we only have 2 high-speed gear ratio reels. We have an 8:1 and a 10:1, so not really too much to choose from there on, you know, something a little bit slower. All right, should be good now. Should be good to go. Yeah, that's a lot better. As far as seats falling on it. Oh, we literally need 1 fish. That's all we're asking for. 1. Man, the sunset tonight's really pretty. Look at those pretty clouds. Just need 1, just need 1. I should have started off with the Frittside now that I think about it. And then I should have went Frittside jerkbait instead of jerkbait Warpig or jerkbait Rattle Trap Frittside, just because the Frittside doesn't have any noise to it. So we're really probably gonna have to swipe it in front of one's face to get a bite on this, but I think it definitely can be done.
I'ma need all them commas. Tell them I'll stall that drummer. Long-term smoke like an all-day sauna. Fried with the on none. Feeling like my lungs and I'm feeling like y'all too, man. I don't care what y'all do. Better have my check with enthusiasm. Finna make a cool get moody at 'em. I'm a whole trip. I'm an expedition.